Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. This is episode 110. 110. It's very 110 today. And it feels like that's the fucking temperature too. Because oh my god, it's so hot in this fucking house. And outside. It's not freezing. It's hot outside, which is making it hot inside. You know how temperature works? It's brutal, man. I always think August is going to be like kind of chill because August sounds like it should be a cooler month, you know? Like August, you know, when you think of August, it's like I think of like a soft orange color which could be interpreted as the color of the leaves, or maybe as the color of the sun beating down on my face and body and making me so warm and uncomfortable all the time. Who knows? But to me, August, I never think August is going to be hot. And then I'm like, oh yeah, every year I'm just like, fuck, I'm sweating in places that I didn't even know I had on my body. I didn't even know this body part existed on me, but there's sweat in it and on it. It's great. It's a lot of fun. And our house doesn't have air conditioning, so I got this fan going. Hopefully it's not too loud. I think it's fine. It doesn't pick up on my mic. Dude, speaking of mics, I got the craziest email last night. Dude, we got the hookup. Guys, we got the hookup coming. All right? I posted on my story that my microphone, my Blue Yeti microphone that I use to record my audio on my videos, it's broken for some reason. If you watched my Twitch stream last night, dude, it was so fucking annoying. Okay. I think my Twitch streams are like notorious for having technical difficulties. Just something goes wrong. Like I've never had one that's just that I was like, you know what, that went great. You know, it's always fun, but like the technical side of it always just fucks up. But I was using the microphone and it sounded like it was like raining in the background, and it wasn't. I don't know if I had some sort of weird weather filter or weather setting on the microphone set, but like the audio was like, it was me talking and then it was like it'd be funny in the background you hear like, oh wow, it's raining. There's a weather setting on the microphone that inserts small talk from people talking about the weather. I'd be like, hey guys, welcome to this Twitch stream. You'd be like, oh, I think it's going to rain soon. And you're like, okay, sorry. You're hearing some on the mic? Okay. But it's all fucked up. So I used this microphone on the Twitch stream. Worked great. But then I posted on my story that my blue microphone was broken. And then I get an email from the social media manager at Rode Microphones, the people who make this mic and the mic that goes on top of my camera. And they're like, hey, we saw you with a broken microphone. We're going to hook you up. So they're sending me a new mic, like a mic stand, like a podcast, like mixer type thing. Dude, I'm excited. Rode came through the hookup. And I guess I tell that to Russell Hartley, okay? Yeah, tell that to Russ. Okay, not only girls get stuff for being super, super attractive on Instagram. I also get things for being super, super attractive on Instagram. All right? Ha! There's a fucking hole in your logic, Russie boy. I also saw a TikTok about Russell Hartley. Someone said that he hasn't paid taxes or like dues on his company for like years, so he can't legally run a business. And that his name is also like Russell, like Spinley or some weird last name. I don't know. Hartley is not his real last name. And I just gotta say, if you're gonna pick a new last name, why would you have any last name you can pick, and you land on Hartley? That's fucking terrible, dude. That's an ass name. If I could change my last name to anything, you're telling me if a guy came up to me and was like, you can change your last name. What are you going to change it to? I'm like, okay, I don't know, something cool, like hot air balloon, right? Something cool like, I don't know, wakeboard. Curtis Wakeboard. Hello. Yeah, how you doing? I'm Curtis Wakeboard. Nice to meet you. And then I wakeboard away on dry land because I'm that fucking cool. I don't even need water, dude. I don't even need water to wakeboard. What do you call it when someone surfs on on shallow water, and they're also okay, what do you call it? We'll get there, guys. What do you call it when someone surfs on really shallow water and they're also culturally knowledgeable and empathetic? Wokeboarding. All right, here we go. We're off to the races. Okay. So what happened this week, guys? I get my car this week. Feeling good. Get my car back. I'm excited. I miss the little guy. I miss the little fella. It's gonna be, when I see my car, it's gonna like do what my dog does when I'm gone for a long time, and he's gonna go like ruff, 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 and then like scratch at my leg. My car is gonna do that, and I'm gonna be like, "It's okay, buddy. It's okay, your little car," and I'm gonna get inside of it and drive away, just like I do with my dog. I hop inside my dog's head, and then I go meep meep, and then I go drive around. Just kidding. I don't do that. Just kidding. Oh yeah, I got into a little Twitter beef, a tiny little baby Twitter beef with the founder of the 22 convention. He tweeted a picture of he tweeted a screenshot of my video, and it says, "I got this genius Curtis Connor to show 2 million women the idea that feminism has become the pink KKK and is totally disgusting. Thanks for helping abolish feminism, kid." So he thinks just by me showing his idea and being like, this guy's a fucking idiot, right? And then everybody agreeing with me, he thinks that everyone is agreeing with him. So that makes sense. Just by showing his dumb idea, that means everyone understands it and agrees with him, right? That's not how life works. That's not how anything works. If I held up a sign right now that said, "Hey, your eyes are now Baby Bell cheese," it's not true. Your eyes aren't Baby Bell cheese. It's still your eyes. It'd be great if eyes were made of Baby Bell cheese, because I could tell you right now I wouldn't have any eyes anymore because I'd be eating them all the fucking day because I love Baby Bell cheese. But I digress. But yeah, dude got a whopping 3 likes on it. And he's got 10,000 followers. And look, I don't want to shame anyone for, their engagement, for their follower count. That's not what I'm about, But I mean, if you're going to be a fucking douchebag, if you're going to have the name Anthony Dream Johnson, oh, you're asking for it, bucko. Anthony Dream Johnson. Oh yeah, at Beach Muscles, bro. Relax. So I responded and I was like, 10K followers and 3 likes on a tweet, bucko. That's absolutely brutal. Sick post though. And then his response, his fucking witty, awesome response was was a picture of me, like my profile picture on Twitter, and then a photo of Millie Bobby Brown in the most recent season of Stranger Things, and he said, "Why do you look like a girl?" He fucking toasted me, dude. I kind of do look like Millie Bobby Brown in that photo. A Millie Bobby Brown. Like that song Lil Wayne, A Millie Bobby Brown. So that was his big comeback. The most 10-year-old response. Like, I would say that to like my friends when I was 10 and they were like bullying me or something, or like, razzing me. They're like, "Oh, you suck. You're bad at Super Smash Brothers." I'd be like, "Well, at least I don't look like a girl." And they'd be like, "You look like a girl. You look like Millie Bobby Brown." And I'm like, "Who's Millie Bobby Brown?" And they're like, "The actor who isn't born yet because you're 10 years old, Curtis." And I'm like, How do you know? And they're like, "We're sentient beings sent from the future to bully you, Curtis." All of our friends are sentient beings from the future, sent from the future to bully us. And that's what the government doesn't want you to know. That'd be a good movie. By good movie, I mean bad movie. I get those mixed up sometimes. But that just means I absolutely dunked on this Anthony guy, dude. If his best response is, why you look girl, I win. I won, dude. Also, it's really, this Anthony Dream Johnson guy, he looks like if a Best Buy employee became a gym teacher, you know? Like, straight up, if I saw him, like if I was in a Best Buy and he was just like walking around in there also, he was also in the Best Buy. And let me paint you a picture. If I was in a Best Buy and it was just me and him in there, we're both wearing black, like plain black t-shirts, and everyone else is in their Best Buy uniform, I'd be walking around and I'd still go up to this guy in the black t-shirt and be like, hey man, I need help getting these headphones out of the case. He's like, I don't work here. I'm like, yes, you do. Absolutely you do. You look at you. Look how you look. You are a Best Buy employee. And he's like, I'm wearing a black shirt. Why don't you ask the people wearing the Best Buy shirts? I'm like, I thought you were just like, casual Friday. How about, come on, help me with those headphones. And he's like, no, I'm not. I don't work at Best Buy. I can't help you. I'm like, okay, well, fine. Well, tell me to run some laps or something. Okay, tell me to do a couple burpees then, bro. Anthony Burpee Johnson, tell me to do something. And he's like, why would I tell you that? Because I'm like, because you're a gym teacher. Because you're if you're not a Best Buy employee, listen, buddy. Hey, listen, buddy. If you aren't a Best Buy employee, then you're a gym teacher. And he's like, you figured it out. You cracked the code. Now let's play some dodgeball. And then we have a great game of dodgeball. But whatever. I win. Anthony loses. All good. That's the way it goes. That's just the way it goes sometimes, man. And that's fine. What else did I do? A really fun thing I did that me and Jenna and my sister Kylie did. We went to this antique mall by this city called Guelph in Ontario. Those of you who may know, I actually went to Guelph for university for a day, and then I dropped out. So it was nice to go back, after it's nice to go back as an alumni, It's like I walked through those campus, and I'm like, wow, everything's changed so much, even though I don't remember anything because I was here for a day, and then I quit because I got scared. But it's changed so much. But we went antiquing. It was a lot of fun, man. I feel like I used to go antiquing a lot when I was a kid, like with my dad's girlfriend. Like when I would go visit my dad on the weekend, she'd be like, "We're going antiquing," and I'd be like, I literally would fucking shoot a nail gun through my foot. But okay, let's go. Used to go with my friend's dad a lot because he would collect like Coca-Cola memorabilia. And I hated it so much, obviously, because I'm a kid and I just want to play Super Smash Brothers and get bullied by my friends from the future. But going now. It's so much fun. It's so much fun because me and Jenna, like we both love like old like vintage stuff. And I found a really cool mini TV. It has like an antenna on it. And I can't really watch anything because it's just static, but I think it looks cool. I think I'm going to put it in the background of my videos. What else did I get? I got a little chair. It's like a doll. I don't even know how to, it's like an armchair, like a living room armchair, but it's like small. It's like the size of like if I was like 1 foot tall, it'd be perfect size for me. But yeah, it was great. It was so fun. There's like so much just the oldest shit, like old like oil cans. Right? Like who needs that? But it's so funny that some old guy will show up and be like, "Yo, dude, check it, bro," because they talk like that. All antiquers over the age of 70 talk like that. Like, "Yo, dude, fucking peek this fucking oil can, fam. This shit's dumb. This shit goes dummy hard." Oh, what did I see? There was one thing that I wanted to talk about on the podcast that was really crazy, but now I forget. But just picture it. Just picture it in your head, okay? Isn't that crazy? Wow. That's so crazy what we just thought of at the same time. Shit, I gotta find the jingle, guys. We got a jingle, okay? So here, we're gonna go into the Curtis Corner segment. This is a big one. This is a big segment, okay? We're gonna try to do things a little different today, all right? Can I find this fucking jingle or nah? Hey, what's up? Nice to meet you. Hey, it's Curtis Corner. Curtis Corner time. Great, another great song by Dylan. He fucking came through, and it's sick, and I love it, and it's great. Okay, but this segment's going to be a little different, okay? Because usually I do this by myself, but we're going to try something new today, okay? You guys know I've been working with a podcast producer, and I haven't really, I haven't said his name yet, or said who. I have said that his name was Flubber. I said his name was, I've said a lot. But today we're gonna a producer reveal, a face reveal, producer face reveal, and so yeah, everyone, here he is, my good buddy. Everybody, welcome Jacob Chow.
What's up?
Yes.
Huge producer reveal.
Probably the biggest one ever. I feel like I haven't.
Do you think
seen
we're the
one
only podcast to have done a producer reveal?
Probably.
I have no idea who Joe Rogan's producer is.
I don't know who. Is it you? Do you do you nighttime as Joe Rogan's producer as well? Let's
just say it's Flubber.
Okay, I know what that means. All right. Yeah, we so those of you who don't know Jacob, he's a very very good boy. He's very funny. We've collaborated in the past. We tried to go see that Kanye West movie one time, and we were late for it.
Right.
That was fun. Yeah, what even was that movie? Do you remember what that movie was about?
Nobody ever talked about it after it came out.
Yeah.
So I couldn't even tell you.
I think
it was supposed to accompany Jesus is King.
Okay. And yeah, you had like a spare ticket, and I was in New York, and we went to go see the movie, and we were like a half hour late or something.
Yeah, and it turns out the movie was only like 45 minutes. So they were like, yeah. You can't come in, it's ending.
Yeah, we were like, well, it's a movie, so it's got to be at least like a 90-minute type thing, right? But no, we missed it. Yeah, we go way back. Probably like a year and a half now, I guess. Year and a half.
That's way back.
Yeah. There was that one time, another quick story about me and Jacob. We went to that bar one time I think it was in Brooklyn. I don't know where it was. But then that guy, that guy dressed as Harry Potter came up to us.
Yeah, because it was around Halloween, I think.
Right. Yeah, it was around last Halloween. And a guy dressed in full Hogwarts robes was rolling on fucking Molly. And it's like, do you guys like sport? I don't even know what he said. He was saying a bunch of shit.
Oh, he asked us if we like EDM.
Oh, yeah. And we're...
Yeah.
And obviously not. We don't like it as much as he did, obviously.
And you were not afraid to tell him that either.
Yeah, and I wasn't afraid to beat the shit out of that guy, and which I did.
Right. I was actually terrified. I watched Curtis commit a crime.
Yeah, I beat him to a pulp for no reason.
Horrifying to watch.
So yeah, I guess we're gonna try this out. Obviously, I mean, it's gonna be a great time. We figured going through the news, as a duo is a good call, because there's some, we can more discussion, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna do the Curtis Corner, featuring Jacob in the other corner.
Ironically now, the Curtis Corner is the only segment of your podcast that has more people than just...
Yeah, true. Right, yeah. That begs the question, like, yeah, if for no one listening, they'd think that all the other ones it's a group ensemble, and then this is my time to just do me, but we flipped it on its head.
Totally the opposite. Well, I have some killer news stories for you this week.
Great.
That I think you're going to be interested to hear.
Okay.
We're starting to cross the pond in Hull, which is a town in the UK.
Hull?
And Hull, yeah, Hull.
Okay.
Not Hull, but
Hull.
like the hull of a
Hull
ship.
of a ship, okay.
Yeah. And apparently Hull has this really popular annual sex festival.
Okay.
And the whole idea is that
The whole idea?
swingers come. The whole the whole idea is swingers come from all over.
Yeah.
And they have sex together at this festival. So that's what this festival is.
Right.
This year, they're adapting to COVID. No sex. No sex in the whole of the festival.
So no holes and no holes.
No. In Hull,
In
no Hull.
In Hull,
Yeah.
no hole. So
the whole of the town hall is going to get filled by all
Yeah.
these visitors, but their hulls
Their hull.
won't. Yeah,
And-
that's correct.
okay.
So
Okay, got
there
it.
will be no sexual activity to meet coronavirus restrictions. They've outlawed an adult bouncy castle. What do you think that is?
An adult bouncy castle? Well, I
Yeah,
went.
you
Hold
can't
on.
you can't go in it.
Is it going to be there still? They just nobody can go in it, or they're just not. They're just not bringing it at all.
Well, it's inside a sex club, so that makes me feel like it is
Oh.
there.
Well, I went to the Sex Museum in New York, and they had a bouncy castle that was like all boobs.
The boob one, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe it's like that, but also they also have sex in there, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think the idea is they have sex in there. It sounds pretty cumbersome, if you ask me.
Yeah, emphasis on the cum, but
Right, exactly.
yeah.
That being said, I've never been in Hull.
Right.
I've never filled this hole, so I couldn't tell.
So it's a sex festival. They're still advertising it as a sex festival.
Not only are they still advertising it as that, but their website says it'll be a safe environment to take swinging to the next level. So they're saying this is going to be even better.
Better than
Better than having sex.
yeah, which
You
is
know when people say like blah 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 is better than sex?
yeah. That's what this is.
Yeah, this non-sex sex festival is better than sex.
Better than sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
no holes filled in Hull.
that's like what when someone says go all the way, it really means go to a no sex festival. Third base
Right,
is sex.
go to Hull. Yeah.
Yeah. Third
A
base
home
is
run
sex.
is Hull. A home run.
A hole in one.
Additionally, this article by the Scottish Sun says that attendees will have to be happy. The article says they'll have to be happy
Yeah.
with live DJs, tribute acts, and fire breathers. So, if you're
Okay.
a fan of sex, you might love fire breathers.
Yeah. Oh gosh, so it's just a regular festival then.
Yeah, yeah, I think. But there still will be swinging at the next level, but not sex.
What is swinging at the is that like you like astral project on like the on the like another
Yeah.
plane of existence and then you bone there, I guess.
I think the idea is you go to the fifth dimension of bone, I think.
Right. Yeah, that's
So
gotta
my
be better
question
than
for
sex.
you is, would you go were you to live near Hull?
To the non-sex sex festival?
Yeah, to the non-sex, no Hull festival.
Yeah, I think I'd probably check it out because I'm definitely not a swinger.
Sure.
But I feel like that would be very interesting to see a non-sex sex festival because it's like that's what the festival is, right? So it's like
the only thing it is, yeah.
yeah, so it's like going to a music festival with no music. You're just going to watch your favorite artist stand on stage silently and not do anything.
Silently. Yeah. You'll watch him breathe fire and be like, that's not what...
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
cool, but that's not what I came here for.
It's really funny. It's funny to think if someone's kink is fire breathing, so they're still they're fine with that festival.
So one couple is like, this is the next level.
This is the sex festival. Nothing's different.
Well, I will say, if you're not a swinger, but want to go to a swingers festival, this is the year to go.
This
'Cause
is
this
the
is the
year.
only year ever that they're not swinging.
This is the loophole. This is the loophole of
The, the loophole. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, with that,
Holy
let's
shit.
swing
Yeah.
right into our next news topic.
Do you think
And that is,
Spider-Man's a swinger? Sorry, keep going. Forget it. Forget
You
it.
think he and Mary Jane? Yeah. So, you remember Jeffrey Epstein?
I know him well. Oh, or not? No, I don't. I know. Hold
What?
on. I know who he is.
Is that Bill Clinton in my ear?
Yeah. I mean, I know.
So,
I watched the documentary about him. Is why I know a lot about him. I don't know him personally, obviously.
I couldn't bring myself to watch that documentary.
It's brutal, man. Do not watch it. It's very sad.
Okay. I'm gonna not. However, some new information that may shed light on the situation.
Uh-huh.
You can go to his island digitally.
Okay.
Why you'd want to, not sure.
Digitally?
But, yeah, how familiar are you with Microsoft's Flight Simulator 2020?
I have seen some videos about it. I've heard that you can. It's basically like the whole world is on. You can just go anywhere.
The whole world.
The whole. You could go to Hull if you really wanted to.
You can fill the whole world.
Go to Hull.
So you can go anywhere in the world by plane.
That's insane.
And that includes Jeffrey Epstein's private island.
It's great. It's crazy that it's been out for how long? Like a week?
Yeah, it's called Flight Simulator 2020. So
it's a recent thing.
At least no more than 8 months.
Right. I feel like it's relatively new, and the first thing people are doing are like, okay, yep, going to Epstein's Island for sure.
I don't blame them. I feel like if I had Flight Simulator 2020, I'd just be thinking like, where am I not supposed to go with this?
Right, like North Korea, Area 51.
I don't know what map it's based on, but
Well,
if it
I
has
think it's-
Jeffrey Epstein's island,
Yeah, I'm guessing it's Microsoft, right?
yeah.
So it's like Google Maps.
Is Microsoft
Right?
Google?
Or I don't know, is it? I thought it was. Am I stupid?
Is it?
I might
Is
be
there
stupid.
like Microsoft Maps?
I don't know. Yeah,
By the
punch
way,
it in on Microsoft Maps.
I grew up not too far from the Microsoft headquarters, and
Oh.
the number one insult in my hometown was we'd be like, "What are you, Microsoft?"
Nice, like a penis,
Yeah, it's like
tiny and
you
soft.
have like a really
yeah.
soft, tiny dick. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now look at Microsoft, how far they've come.
Yeah, they got huge dicks now.
Do you think you could visit yourself in the simulator?
Yeah, I think so. You fly it. Well, you can't get out of the plane.
No,
It's
you would
just
have
a
to
plane.
dive bomb.
You'd have
yourself.
to you'd have to crash into your house. That'd be crazy if you crash the plane into your house in the game, and then in real life, your house there's a plane crash into your house.
Dude, I'd be terrified.
Absolutely. If
I'd
a
be
plane
worried that,
crashed into your house, yeah.
I'd be worried that I would crash the plane into my house in the game, and then in real life I would just feel like a gust of wind or something.
Right. Yeah, I feel like.
Ugh.
Does it show all the buildings and stuff on Jeffrey's Island?
So I went to Jeffrey's Island.
Okay.
Or, well, I didn't personally go, but I watched a video where they go.
Okay.
I don't even know how to get this game. But to be real with you, his island sucks.
Oh.
I don't know
Damn.
what it's like in real life, but based off the game,
Yeah.
I'm not sure what he was even doing there. I mean, it's got one little hut, like a little
Oh.
tiki shack.
Weird.
Yeah. So I think we all wanted more from this Jeffrey Epstein Island experience.
Right.
And there's nothing there.
Yeah, that'd be cool if it unearthed more evidence or something.
Oh my god, if somebody solved it.
Yeah, from the Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yo, that'd be a cool like movie. I already said that earlier in the podcast too, but I'm full of movie ideas today, dude.
Well, let's get moving on.
Nice.
If there's one thing I bring to this podcast, it's transition.
Good. That's the one thing I'm lacking. Well, one thing, like I say, I'm not lacking anything else. Never mind. What are you saying?
You got it. So we got this map of the U.S. that lists the worst tourist attraction for every state.
Okay.
Are you looking at this? I thought maybe we could take a trip across the U.S. of A. together through some of these bad attractions. See if you have any experience with these.
Okay, yeah, let's take a look.
What sticks out to you here? Are there any that you have an opinion on?
Well, right off the bat, I see one that says Noah's Ark.
In Kentucky.
What's that? Is that the Noah's Ark?
Yeah.
Really, well, Noah's Ark is in Kentucky?
I don't know if it's actually his.
That's where it ended up.
I think they just built it.
And then they were like, this is Noah's Ark. Okay.
Yeah, and then now it's Noah's. I mean, it's pretty crazy. They really built his ark.
Like it's really big?
It's enormous, yeah.
Like in Evan Almighty?
Yeah, actually, exactly like that.
Okay, Noah's Ark, Kentucky. I'm going to look up a photo of it.
Enormous Noah's Ark.
Wow, that is really big.
I imagine it could fit all the animals.
It absolutely could fit every species of animal in the world.
I don't know where he's running out of room. That thing is long.
That's a long ark.
I know we were talking about Casa Bonita.
Yes.
I always wanted to go there.
Yeah, dude. I wanted to go to Casa Bonita so bad when I was in Colorado for a show, but nobody else wanted to go because they're like, "What the fuck is that?" The reviews are really bad. Everyone says the food is the worst food you could ever eat, but it looked like so much fun. And that episode of South Park where Cartman goes, it's one of my favorite episodes. I really enjoyed the Bean when I was in Chicago. I think it's cool.
I haven't been to the Bean, but it looks cool.
Yeah,
I think a common theme here is that very few of these attractions seem like they could be the worst.
For sure. Maybe I think they should have changed it to like overrated, the most overrated attraction.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because like I'm sure there's worse things that could happen to you in New York City than going to Times Square, right?
And worse things have happened.
Yeah, absolutely. You could miss a Kanye West movie.
Right. I would say the worst tourist attraction is not getting to see the Jesus is King movie.
Yeah, I don't think all that would fit in that little picture, but
I can tell you from personal experience, Hollywood is not the worst tourist attraction in California.
Yeah, I think there's... Okay, yeah, the other one, the Grand Canyon. Isn't that like...
Yeah, come on.
Isn't that like the most... Like that's an amazing... That's like... Isn't that like one of the wonders of the world or something? Or am I wrong?
It's not one of the wonders of the world to my knowledge, but it is a wonderful place in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the most beautiful places in the U.S.
Absolutely.
For sure. So I don't know where they're coming from with that. In California, I'm giving worst attraction to Death Valley. Are you familiar?
Death Valley?
So Death Valley is this like big desert where you can hike, and the whole draw is that it's too hot there.
Oh, I think I drove through that. Can you drive through there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can drive through. Was it too hot?
Yeah, my car was like overheating when I was driving through it.
Yeah. You were in Death Valley.
Yeah.
And it's huge. People love Death Valley.
That was the first time I've ever seen that light pop up on my car. That saying is overheating. I was like, that's a thing that can happen to a car?
Yeah.
It was crazy. Also, Death Valley...
And you didn't even get out the car.
No, exactly. Thank God I would have died.
It's
Death
too
Valley...
hot.
It's like... That's like... It reminds me of fucking Death Mountain from fucking Zelda. Like it shouldn't. You shouldn't. If a place is called Death Valley, I'm not going. Who would ever want to go there?
I think that's the natural order of things. Is it's called Death something, so you don't.
You
go.
don't go. Yeah.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
Oh, what was the gum wall?
Oh, the gum wall slaps.
That's in
I love
Washington,
the gum wall.
right? Is that Washington?
Yeah, it's in Seattle, and
Okay.
it's this big wall, and you put your gum on it. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how big is this gum wall?
It's pretty big. It goes on for a while. It's kind of like windy. There's stairs. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Gum everywhere. When I was like 15, I
Uh-huh.
wanted like the girls in my class to like me based on my Facebook profile. So I took like what I thought was a thirst trap in front of the gum wall.
Oh,
And looking
ew.
back, it's like one of the least attractive possible places you can pose.
Yeah,
in
it's
front of.
everyone's chewed up fucking. Oh gosh.
It was repulsive. The picture was like me with. You remember when beanies just went on the back of your head?
Yeah, dude.
It was that, and then I was making this face.
If you have that photo, you got to send it to me so I can put it in the video.
I will. I absolutely will.
There's a photo of a guy licking the gum wall.
Oh. I think if you do that, you get superpowers.
Yeah, don't lick the forbidden wall. People have been sticking gum on the wall since the early 90s.
I think at one point recently they actually cleaned it, and then
Yeah,
people
it said
just put their gum back.
It said it was cleaned once in 2015, and 2,300 pounds of gum was removed. That's like...
How much money for you to put a handful in your mouth?
I feel like now I'm so scared because of COVID and stuff. Like, this is why COVID exists. Is probably because of the gum wall. That was ground zero.
I'm pretty sure that the bat, like, ate from the gum wall before heading to China.
I think you'd have to pay me quite a bit because that is so gross. I mean, it's there for a while. Maybe it's just like licking a regular wall because it's lost all the mouth bacteria. But I'm also not a scientist, and I could be dead wrong, so I don't know.
It's just like licking a regular wall that was in somebody else's mouth.
Right. the walls of a mouth. So okay, so they got a gum wall in Seattle. Do you think in Hull they have a cum wall? At the Swingers Fest they have a cum wall.
Yeah, and it looks just like the gum wall where it's like hardened, and you'd have to like chip it off.
2,300 pounds of cum scraped off a wall.
It feels like kind of sexist. Like only so many genders can participate in that.
True, with the cum wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like, yeah, you could also have like a squirt wall as well.
Right across from the gum wall.
Yeah, and
it's like which wall can get filled up first.
Yeah, there's a line in the middle between the two walls, and whatever builds up to the line in the middle first, then you win.
God, that's like weirdly such a metaphor for reproduction.
Yeah, it's actually kind of beautiful. Damn.
To be honest, in my mind, this is a big list of suggestions.
Yeah, I feel like I'd have a great time at all of these things, you know?
Yeah,
I wouldn't
sick.
complain. Actually,
I will say fuck voodoo donuts.
you're going to
No, voodoo donuts is fine. I'm thinking of psycho donuts. Voodoo donuts is fine. But I grew up near this. Okay, so in the West Coast, like donuts are their version of the East Coast's pizza. You know,
okay.
You know,
Yeah.
on the East Coast, it's like, fuck everybody else's pizza.
Yeah, this is a fucking
Our
pie.
pizza.
This is the best
Yeah.
pie. Yeah.
Exactly. On the West Coast, we're really proud of our donuts, but sometimes it gets out of hand. And there's this place where I grew up called Psycho Donuts, and they just name, and it's still there. It's donuts named after mental conditions. So there's like There's like a bipolar donut that's like two flavors. It's incredibly problematic.
No.
Yeah.
Psycho donut?
When I was in Psycho Donuts, yeah. When I was in high school, I went to therapy right across the street from Psycho Donuts. And then I would go get Psycho Donuts after, and I didn't see the irony in it at all.
I just had no idea.
No.
Yo, they should come out with one for like physical ailments. They have like cerebral palsy donut. They got like cancer donuts.
But like
diabetes
just like
donut.
An amputee donut, and they just give you half the donut.
Oh my god. The diabetes donut with extra sugar on top.
All donuts are a diabetes donut.
Yeah. That's so weird. And it's still open, you said? Psycho Donuts?
Yeah, I mean, last I checked, it's still there, and it's always been considered like edgy, but nobody really has a problem with it, which is pretty strange to me.
Okay, so I'm on their website right now. It says, we've been going crazy without you. Reopening soon.
Oh, come on.
Come on, guys.
They have all the people working there dress up as like nurses. And you're like, you come in and they refer to you as like a patient. They go really far with it.
Oh, I thought you were joking for a second. That's insane.
No, it's 100% real. I'd say maybe that's the worst attraction in California outside of Death Valley.
Psycho Donuts?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to make a new map, and every state is going to say Psycho Donuts in California. The worst attraction in Chicago is Psycho Donuts in California.
Donuts in California. Yeah.
Great.
And that's the news for this week.
That's the news, huh?
Our bar for the news is kind of low. We do consider this tweet about the worst attractions in every state to be news.
That's hot news, yeah. Great. Well, that was a quality segment. Yeah, but thanks, Jacob.
Thank you. Signing off. Jacob out.
Jacob out. Curtis in. All right, cool. Well, that was fun. Leave a comment. Leave one compliment for Jacob. What are we at? Fucking probably 40 something now. Damn. We haven't done shitty TikTok of the week in a while. Okay, guys? So how about we do that? Okay? It's been a while. And where is my favorites? Okay. So I saw this TikTok. This might be shitty TikTok of the year, guys. To be honest, it's brutal. Okay, so I'm gonna play it right now. Okay, I'll explain it actually. It's this guy with really, really long curly hair, tattoos. He's like a punk guy. He's like a punk of sorts. And he's like dancing in a graveyard. Yeah, he's shooting in a graveyard. He's spraying water everywhere. He's swinging his shirt around. He's falling off of a tombstone. So obviously, hey man, hey buddy, super disrespectful, holy shit. Hey, dead people are into ya, you know? Dead people who lived a full life and are now trying to rest in peace, and you're shooting, and you're doing the shoot dance on top of them. You're stomping on their grave. If they could, I'm sure they'd hit a broom. You know how like when there's someone loud above you you knock the ceiling with a broom? I'm sure they'd do that from their coffin if they could. So everyone was obviously really pissed off at him, right? Because he's dancing on a fucking grave. Plural, he's dancing on graves. And so this is the response that he made to everybody, to all the hate.
Recent video of me dancing in a cemetery. I am an artist. I carry responsibility, freedom, and knowledge to push boundaries in irregular settings with action. I am experienced. I am able to create these acts beyond social standards because I am a professional. I'm not destroying or defacing any property. I'm respecting the space. All my moves are highly calculated, and I am aware and give gratitude to everyone and everything involved. I take the correct action to make sure everything holds its true value, including me. I will not be bullied. I will not be bullied by individuals who want to make this video disrespectful based off of their own insecurities and projections. Artistically, this video is satire. It's a representation of alt culture. It's depression,
What?
pain, darkness, celebrating, funny, gothic, emotional, and defying. Art is meant to challenge and captivate a human experience, to give them a new emotional response. I am the creator. I am the artist. In no way were these actions to be normalized in a regular setting. Thank you.
Dude, what a cock, you know? Holy shit. I am an artist. I am allowed to do this. I can do this and you can't because I'm an artist and I'm a professional. Yeah, dude, when I shot my diarrhea all over Nancy's grave, oh sweet 80-year-old Nancy who died of a heart complication, when I sprayed my hot diarrhea all over her tombstone, I'm an artist. I was being an artist, okay? All right? When I poured hot chicken grease all over fucking Harold's grave, I was making a statement, okay? When I was hitting the orange justice dance on a person who died from cancer, I was just being an artist, okay? It's meant to be challenging. Fuck you, man. You're doing the shoot dance on a grave. Maybe if you did something like, if you I don't know, if you like poked a hole in his balls while like doing a handstand on top of like the Empire State Building, maybe that I'd understand the next post being like, yeah, that was crazy, and I did it as an art statement. I'd be like, yeah, dude, that was fucked. Good job. But if you're just doing a little groove in a cemetery, fuck you. Absolutely fuck you. Dude, it's so baffling to me that someone would be like, I will not be bullied. How dare you bully me for what I've done? All I did was poop on your grandpa's grave. I paid respect to him, okay? I put the poop in my hand and I wrote respect with my hand, with the poop, with my hand. And fuck you for not noticing that. Oh my god, dude, you ass. You asshole. And of course he makes shitty fucking music too.
All these pop motherfuckers don't know. They running him now like I won't get they dough.
Yeah, I'm dancing on grave and I'm pooping on your grandma. Rub the poop on the grave and spell out a word. Giving respect to the old people with my poop. Yeah. Pooping on your grave. Dude, if he came up with a song like that, I'd actually respect him more. I'd actually be on his side. If he came up with a song being like, pooping on your grandma's grave, I'd be like, yo, dude, this guy does not fuck around. And now we've got, what's this guy's name? Big Daddy Sleep. Fucking radio producer, radio announcer being like, and now next up we got Big Daddy Sleep with pooping on your grandma's grave. Do-do-do. Imagine hearing that on like a public radio station on Disney Radio. Now we got Big Daddy Sleep with shitting on your grandma's grave. Pooping on your Grammy grave. Here we go. Okay, I'll wrap this up really quick. I'm gonna go through the comments you guys left last week. I asked you guys what you would show to a pilgrim to ruin their life, like something from the future to absolutely ruin their life. So let's read some of the comments that you guys left. This one's from Stinky. I'd feed a pilgrim a Monster energy drink. Motherfucker would literally die. True. They've only ever had like water and like the juice of an orange. They have a Monster energy drink, I feel like they'd start floating. I'd take out my contacts in front of some pilgrims and be like, these cure blindness. Yeah, true. They wouldn't even know, like, how, and they'd try to do it. Like, can I do that too? Can I take the little lens out of my eye? I'd show a pilgrim my pilgrim-themed OnlyFans, and I'd be rich in pilgrim money. True. I mean, I guess your OnlyFans would have to be like a mail service, because they don't have like the internet. You'd have to mail out nudes. You have to do mail nudes every month. Your live stream is just a live performance, I guess, of like flinging your wiener around or whatever. Okay, this one made me laugh a lot. Feed the pilgrims one spicy chip and give them hoodweed, and they die instantly. Jesus. I think everyone wants to just kill the pilgrims. I think that's the common theme. It's also very funny that out of all things, you're going to give them one, not a bag of spicy chips. You're going to single out one pilgrim and be like, eat the spicy chip. Okay, do you eat the spicy chip? They're like, what the fuck? It's so hot. And they're like, here, have this hoodweed. Have this weed. Stop. Stop messaging me. Imagine taking a pilgrim to an arcade. They go absolutely mental. Yeah, holy shit. All the lights and sounds. They'd faint. Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of them was hot Cheetos. It's like hot Cheetos and sour candy was a lot of them. Instant KO. Yeah. Guys. Why do you guys want to kill these pilgrims? I mean, I guess I kind of said that. Show a pilgrim a Bang Energy ad. Yeah, true. They'd be like, give me some Bang. That looks awesome, dude. The one spicy chip was my favorite one for sure. Okay, I guess we'll wrap it up. We're around like an hour, dude. Let's go. This is a long boy. But yeah, that was episode 110. I'll do an advice segment next week, so email your questions, advice if you want. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought of the video, like, subscribe. We're almost at 200,000 subscribers already, which is fucking crazy, so thank you, I appreciate you guys. And yeah, be safe, keep on rocking out with your heart out, and I'll catch you next time. Alright, this was episode 110, very, really good. Love you guys, thank you. Oh yeah, rate and review if you're listening, all that stuff. Okay, bye, see ya, peace out.